so good.
Maybe when I'm older, I'm scared, cause something feels like it's weighing me down.
Oh my god, this song, if you have not listened to it, it is so good. Hello, boys and girls. You know what? I'm very excited about this haul, I have to say, because this is officially my first autumn winter sort of like transitional haul of the year. Yeah, I'm actually really excited for autumn and winter this year. Like, I'm very excited for Christmas. I cannot wait for Christmas. It's such my favorite time of year. Very excited for the autumn and winter fashion this year, which is what this video is going to be about. Today's video is in collaboration with Missguided. You guys know I have a running contract with them throughout the year. So I basically picked out a bunch of pieces from the website, which are kind of more of like autumnal pieces, but also kind of more like transitional pieces, so you can still wear them when it's quite hot. Like, for example, today it's literally probably like 30 degrees outside. It's absolutely roasting. So I feel like I could still wear those pieces now, but you can also obviously like like warm them up a little bit as well with like layers and things like that. If you want to pick up anything for yourself in this haul, then the Missguided website will be down below, as well as their Instagram, which is just @Missguided if you want to follow them there, and I will link all of the pieces as well. I do have a discount code for you guys as well. It's just Hannah20, so if you want to use that on the website, you can feel free to go ahead and use it. Also, when this video is live, I feel like I need to give this a quick shout out because I'm so excited about this, and I feel like you guys will be as well. If you haven't already seen, Jordan's collaboration with Missguided is now live on the website. She's worked so hard on this the past few months. I'm actually going to pick some pieces up for myself. It's just a little bit, I had to film this a little bit before it came out, if that makes any sense. But if you haven't seen it already, please go and check out the Jordan Lipscomb collection with Missguided, because like I said, Jordan's worked super hard on it and I'm super excited for her. So a big shout out to her as well, because you guys know I love her with all my heart. Anyway, with all that being said, I'm just gonna get into it. So yeah, if you've got any questions, let me know below, and let me know what your favorite pieces are as well. Okay, I'm gonna start off with this little number, which now that I've had it on my bed, it's got a bit creased. I tried to give it a quick iron before I tried it on, because it did come out pretty creased in the packet as well, but I am obsessed with this dress. So this is basically a sage shirt dress, as you can see here. I don't know what it is about the colour sage green. I just think it's so beautiful and so flattering on so many skin tones. It's a really nice colour for summer, but obviously more so for autumn and winter as well, because it's more of like a really nice, it's almost like a muted khaki green, I would say. So I just feel like it's a very autumnal colour. It's got a little panel going across the centre, which I think is really nice. The actual fit of it is gorgeous. It's probably like one of the nicest fitting shirt dresses I've ever owned. Quality wise, it feels really soft, and the length is perfect. Like, it's not too short at all, which you guys know your girl has long legs, so I always worry about the length with certain dresses, but this is perfect. Yeah, quality is amazing. Obviously, like I said, you could layer this up. It's such a good transitional piece because you could wear it just as it is with some trainers, which I'm actually going to go out for dinner later, so I'm probably going to wear this with a pair of white trainers. Or you could layer it with tights and a big chunky coat, and that would be perfect as well. So that is the first piece, and I have to say I'm obsessed with it. Okay, oh my gosh, I need to show you these two pieces quickly. I picked up two pieces from the Stassi in collaboration with Missguided collection, because honestly, as soon as I saw that on the website in the new in page, I was like, that is a bit of me. So I picked up two pieces. I got a top and a dress, and again, they are perfect like transitional pieces for your autumn winter wardrobe. So the first piece is just this little cropped kind of like top. This is like the cutest thing I've ever seen. Like, I'm obsessed with this. Okay, so I feel like one trend that has been, some people might say overdone, but I think it's still very much loved, and I love it myself this year, is like this sort of puffy sleeve trend. So this is just a little crop top. It's kind of got like a ruche detail in the middle, which is actually really flattering on your chest. It's got really like extra puffy sleeves, which I just live for. Like, I just think it's so cute on. The quality of these pieces, can I just say, like, obviously Missguided is always great for quality. These like Stassi pieces especially, can I speak? The quality is so good. So there's actually a rubber lining where the sleeve is, so it makes sure that it stays on your shoulder, because I feel like with some puffy sleeves, because they are really baggy and oversized, they can tend to fall down onto your arms a little bit. Tried this on, like the fit is absolutely gorgeous. I got it in a size 8, and then it's got like a sort of balloon sleeve with an elasticated bit at the wrist, which is really lovely. There's also a zip to help you get it on because obviously it's a little bit more of a fitted tight top, but again, it's just a great piece to transition into autumn because whilst it's still hot, you could pair this with like a little mini skirt or some denim shorts, and then in the winter time you could easily pair this with like a pair of mom jeans. But yeah, I'm just obsessed. I love the colour as well. It's kind of like a muted like rosy pink, which I really love. And then this dress, oh my god, this is officially like my new favourite go-to little black dress. As soon as I put this on and I did the hooks, I was obsessed with this. Like, it's so beautiful on. So this comes in a couple of different colours. I think it comes in this and maybe a lighter colour as well, like more of a dusty pink, like similar to the top. But it's basically a kind of like a ruffled Bardo dress. It's got balloon sleeves again, which I love wearing these because I feel like on nights out, because it's not a tight sleeve, like you don't get too hot in it. It's really flattering on as well. I love that it's kind of more of a mesh detail at the top, and then it goes into more of a satin towards the bottom. It's actually very similar to a House of CB dress, which obviously the House of CB one is a lot more expensive, and this one in terms of the quality feels pretty much the exact same. So I really love this. It's got the hook detail going all the way down the center, which I really love. The silk is really, really comfortable on. Like, it's not too structured to the point where it's really stiff to move in, but it's also really, really flattering and really hugging on the figure, which I love. Whenever I'm trying dresses on, I always want something that's really comfy and like soft on the skin, and this one is gorgeous, so I'm really excited to wear that out. Okay, another dress that I picked up, this is a little bit different for me. So this is actually a blazer dress, as you can probably see here. The thing that's different for me is the colour. So I don't really own many things that are this colour, but I just think it's really, really fun and something a little bit different. So it's basically kind of a lilac-y pink, I would say. As someone who doesn't wear a lot of colour, like you guys know, I'm very much a neutral girl. I feel like something that's this type of colour is a nice way of kind of like branching out a little bit from your comfort zone, but at the same time it's nothing too crazy or too excessive. Yeah, it's just a really beautiful blazer dress. Again, the fit of this is so gorgeous. I actually find it really hard to find blazer dresses that fit my body properly because I feel like a lot of them are designed for girls with like a slightly bigger chest than what I have. So sometimes, like, you know, I struggle to fill them, I'm not gonna lie. But this one is really flattering on at the chest. I love that it's got this sort of collar situation here, and it's got button details which are really lovely, and also pockets as well, and like the actual pockets, because I feel like sometimes it's more of like a detail pocket instead. Really, really thick, really comfortable on. Obviously, again, perfect for this kind of like in between weather where it's like a little bit colder in the evenings and you do want to wear something a bit warmer. So really excited to wear that. Okay, and then I got two tops that are the same but different colours, because I am that bitch when it's like, if I really like a style of top or a style of dress or whatever, I'm very likely to buy it in more than one colour because I just know I'll get so much use out of them. These are actually from the petite range, which I've only just realised as I've looked on at the label, but they actually fit me perfectly. So this is what the style of top looks like. I really love like a little bit of a puffy sleeve at the minute and a little bit of like a ruched kind of elasticated neckline because it's just so comfortable on. I also love stuff that has this kind of cup detail because again, I feel like it looks really flattering on your chest. It's got little buttons going down and also a little bow that is tied in the middle. It's kind of cropped, but it's not super cropped to the point where like you're gonna get underboob or anything crazy like that. It's like a really nice length. So this one in my head, obviously this is more of like the kind of tan colour, I would say. I thought this would look really cute with a pair of light wash mom jeans, and I actually have a really nice pair of mom jeans from Missguided that I got on ASOS, so I kind of have that in mind to pair with this. And then I also got it in black because you guys know, like once it gets to winter, even in general, even in summer, I just love wearing black. Like I'm an all black everything type of girl, so I had to pick up the black one as well. Literally like the same style, but it's obviously just in black. So I feel like this would look really nice with a pair of kind of like high-waisted black jeans and maybe like leather black shorts, like a little mini skirt or something. This one I feel like you could probably dress up a little bit more, and then the lighter coloured one I have in mind more for the daytime. So those are super cute. Okay, we've got a jogger sort of lounge set because anyone that knows me knows that I actually live in like sweats, joggers. Like I've literally got on kind of like a jersey top now. Like anything like that is just always up my street. So this actually comes as a set. It's basically a pair of white, They're more of like a skinnier jogger than what the normal Missguided joggers are, which are really nice because, to be honest, like all the joggers that I own are very much more of a like casual, baggy, like oversized type jogger, whereas these are a little bit more fitted and tapered. And then it does come with a little white cropped jumper, which just looks like so. And these are super versatile. I mean, obviously with the set you obviously can wear it together, or I feel like you could pair each thing differently. So this you could pair with like some jeans, for example, or some shorts, and you can pair the joggers with like a little white bralette or something nude if you wanted to. But yeah, just a really nice little set to kind of play around with. Obviously you could dress it up a little bit more if you wanted to. You could layer it. I feel like it would look really nice with my big like Borg oversized jacket from Missguided, which I actually still have from last year, like my long line one. I got so much use out of that last year. It's pretty much all I wore. Like, I was obsessed with it. So I'm really excited to pair that together this year. And then kind of a simple piece, I just picked up a black kind of roll neck jumper. So I already have two of these from Missguided. I have a white one and a mild grey one, which I got so much use out of last autumn and winter. I've never had a black one, so I was like, you know what, I need to add one to my wardrobe because it's such an essential and such a good thing to have. This can literally go with anything. Like, I have it in mind for black joggers, like a little black skirt, jeans, for example. It'd look really cute with as well. Obviously it's such a simple piece. It's just a really good basic to have in your wardrobe. And I have to say, I've never found this style of jumper that I prefer more than the ones at Missguided, because it just fits so well. And I feel like the actual neck, roll necks are very hard sometimes because some of them can be quite big, some of them are too long, and then there's too much fabric. Like, I know it sounds really stupid, but I feel like they're a very hard thing to get right. And these ones from Missguided that are like the cropped knitted roll necks always fit really well. So I'm excited to style that and wear it as it gets a little bit colder. Okay, and then I picked up a shirt because, do you know what? The one thing that I always forget to get, and I don't know why, when it gets into like colder months, is just a nice like big oversized shirt. I feel like Rachel, like I always see Rachel, like Holly Boone, like people like that wearing these types of shirts, and they always look so good on. Like, they always look so beautiful on. And you know what? This year I finally picked one up, as you can see. So this one is just a kind of like a navy blue, and then it's got a red check all over, which I thought was really pretty. It's very like Christmassy, which I thought was really nice. I just kind of have this in mind for like, to be fair, it's quite long line, so you could probably just pair it with like black cycling shorts if it's a little bit warmer, or you could like tie it and kind of have jeans on instead, for example. Just like whatever you fancy. I like the fact that it's got the red in as well, because I feel like it would look really nice with a red lipstick. That's kind of what I have it in mind for. So I'm excited to play around with this and style it in different ways, because I feel like it's a very versatile piece. Again, like there's a lot of things that you can do with checked shirts. So yeah. Okay, on to another basic. I just wanted to pick up a really big oversized white blazer, because again, when it gets into this kind of like weird time of year where it's still a little bit warm but it's also getting colder, I feel like a blazer is the perfect thing to wear on a night out when you want to kind of wrap up but you don't want to wear something like really intense and like a full-on coat, if you know what I mean. Quite long as well, which I really love, and I kind of like the fact that it's oversized because I also have it in mind to wear with like a hoodie, for example. So like maybe like a light grey hoodie with this on top and kind of style it that way as well, so it's like casual, like smart casual type of vibe. Yeah, do you know what? White blazers, always an essential, always a necessity. Like I said, if you're ever stuck for something to kind of like wear, something to like put on if you just want to keep a little bit warmer but still look really smart, I feel like blazers are a really good way to do that. And then last but not least, okay, this coat I feel like is going to be such a love-hate thing, so I need you to tell me if you love it or you don't. So this is a white long line coat, as you can see. It's got black buttons on here, which I thought was really cute. It's very different for me because it literally is white. I feel like when I usually get oversized coats for autumn and winter, I tend to get more of a cream white, just because A, it's easier to keep clean, and B, I feel like it's actually easier to pair cream with other colours than it is to pair white with other colours, because white's a lot more harsh. But I just saw this coat and I was like, do you know what? I actually need it. Like, I love the way it was styled on the model on the website. It was styled with black clothing because obviously it's got the black buttons to go with it. So it was very like contrast and monochrome, which I actually really loved. It was just very different and very kind of not like anything I already own, because I do have a lot of winter coats as it is. So I paired it with the black roll neck jumper that I showed you before, like the cropped one, and then also a black leather skirt. I would probably size down in this. I got it in an 8, but I could probably do with a 6 just because it is very big and oversized. But Do you know what? I love it. I kind of live for it. It's like my first like autumn winter coat of the year, so I'm really excited to wear it. I feel like it'd look really cool with like black trainers as well and like a little black outfit underneath. You can definitely do a lot with obviously the black buttons. I feel like that really helps to tie it in. But yeah, that was the last piece that I picked up from Missguided. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys some of the pieces that I pick out when I'm going from like summer to autumn, should I say, when it gets to like September. So let me know in the comments down below which are your favorite pieces, because I would love to know. Huge thank you to Missguided for sponsoring this video, and as I said, you can use the code HANNAH20 if you want discount at checkout. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna get going. So thank you so much for watching as always. I love you guys to the moon and back, and I will see you in the next one.